Hi everyone, this is your girl Evo Inspires, and if we have not met before, there's this one thing I want you to know about me. As a life Christian and marriage coach, I help couples thrive in their marriages. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button and show me some love by liking it as well. Now, my topic today is what is God's plan for marriage? And how do I understand God's plan for my own marriage? Hey guys, to understand God's plan in your marriage, you should and must learn these three fundamental things. You have to know that marriage is a place where we learn about commitment and forgiveness. It is also a place or a platform where we learn how to give honor, and also a place where we experience God's love to its fullness. As a couple, it is important to purposely invite God into your marriage relationship. So, inviting Him into your marriage will really make a difference. Honoring Him in your marriage makes this difference. Now, you have two choices or two options. It is either you are operating with God's plan for your marriage, or you are working against that plan as well. You might ask, how do I invite Him? In order to invite Him into your marriage, you must first of all find out His plan in marriage. Why? Because this will allow you to enjoy your marriage. But fighting His plan or His plan for your marriage will lead to an unfulfilling relationship, as we see it all around us. The question now is, how can you find God's plan for your marriage? Hello brothers, finding God's plan for your marriage comes by understanding His purpose for your marriage. And in order to understand God's plan for your marriage, you must understand that it is a place where we learn about commitment. Commitment is our key word for today. Now, talking about commitment, we know so little about commitment today in this world, because we commit as per how our spouses commit or how we feel. We have this self-centered commitment. But throughout the scriptures, God's relationship to His people is talked about in terms of a marriage relationship. Commitment, love, and passion are the elements of our relationship with God, and this is parallel to His design for marriage as well. Our marriages are to reflect or mirror our relationship with God, and the greatest thing that we experience from God is His commitment to us. He is forever faithful with His promises, even when we run short of His glory. Now, in the Old Testament, God demonstrated His loving faithfulness and commitment to His people by having the prophet Hosea marry a prostitute who is continually being unfaithful to him, though she was married to him. Her children were not his children. Now we see that time after time, Hosea brought his wife home and even finally buy her back out of the sexual slave trade after her last lover was so tired of her and sold her to Hosea. You see, God is using this. God is showing us through Hosea that His commitment to His people was marked by this unremitting commitment. And He said this in Joshua chapter 1 verse 5, which says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. This is the kind of commitment from God that marks our relationship with Him. Now, in our culture of today, we allow our emotions to rule us. We succumb to the flesh. We talk about falling in love or out of love as though it were something beyond our control. But God was saying that His commandments went beyond how He felt about His people, even when they failed Him. I know many people who wrestle with whether or not to stay in their marriages based on how they feel. death do us part. This is a vow. This is commitment. So commitment is not something that comes after we fall in love with someone. Rather, it is love that comes from commitment. You see, you cannot have love without it. You cannot love someone without committing. In other words, we are not committed to someone because we love them. We love them because we are committed to them. So love comes from commitment. Now, if you haven't get your pre-copy of the book A Married Christian, you can kindly click on the link below to make a copy of yours. Thank you very much and good.